All right. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on your time zone. Welcome to the Global Clusters. Today is Thursday, and it is the Accurate Revolution meeting. God has been good to us. Thank God for life. Um, I want to appreciate the global president in the person of Ambassador Aziz Adekunle Badmus. Thank you, sir. Thank you for all you do for humanity. And I want to quickly thank the global first lady in the person of Chief Motunrayo Badmus. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for supporting the global president. I also want to appreciate Madam Colette. Thank you, ma'am. God bless you. Thank you for all you do for humanity. And I want to appreciate our host, Mr. Tennis Injaja. God bless you. Thank you, Mr. Sheyo Dusagun. God bless you. Um, and I want to appreciate noble clusterians and clusterians, you understand? Because if you are not yet a clusterian and you're already joining our meetings, you're already observing and you're already taking steps, then you are on the path, you understand, of becoming a clusterian. All right. And we are here, we are strive, well, we are moving towards building a better nation. Quickly, let's have our promo video and we'll move on from there. My name is Fares, and I'll be your anchor for this evening. Stay back and relax.
Knowledge is power, and the knowledge and information revolution is about sharing it freely. We live in a world where access to education and information can change lives. At Global Clusters, we champion this revolution by promoting lifelong learning, critical thinking, and the free flow of ideas. This is more than access, it's about empowerment. By equipping individuals with knowledge, we unlock innovation, drive progress, and shape a brighter, more informed future for all. Join us in spreading the light of knowledge and transforming the world, one idea at a time. Knowledge is the foundation of progress. Be part of the knowledge and information revolution at theglobalclusters.org. Stay informed about new revolutions, events, and insights. Every meeting is a chance to grow, innovate, and contribute to a more enlightened world. The revolution needs you. Join us now.
Okay, the revolution needs you. Join us now. The revolution needs you. As long as you are a living being, as long as you are maybe a teenager or a young adult or a grown up, we need you. We need to build our nation together, all right? Without wasting time. We had sometime last month, we had a meeting and Mommy Colette was saying, okay, let's appreciate the global president, you understand? I was like, come, is this what we're going to do this evening? But it just dawned on me that the global clusters platform is a very, very unique place. We are not just doing the regular things. We just want people to notice us and just, build have people liking our pages, and we're gonna stop there. No, we have gone beyond that. We are mentors to people. All right, we are managers managing people. We are a set of people. You understand? Um, saying to people that we can make the world a better place. All right. And that's why we have this mantra, manga, making Africa and Nigeria great again. And that's the essence of the global clusters. That's the essence of the global clusters. Like the global president used to say, it's not a spectator's call. We don't just want people to come, sit and just watch. Then after the meeting, they'll go back. They go back and they sleep on whatever they have picked or whatever they have heard. You understand? But we want people to act. We want people to do the needful. We want people to, you know, take that bold step. Mahatma Gandhi once said, that change you want to see, be that change you want to see. You understand? In others, be that change. Be that change. Do the needful. Once you have an opportunity, don't keep it to yourself. Don't be selfish. All right. I was somewhere today and there's this senior friend, family friend, and when we saw, as soon as she spotted me before she faced what she was there to do, she just said, hello, hello, what's up? I sent one job vacancy, you understand? Even if you cannot do it, I believe this person, you understand? She was just telling me about the person, and she said, I believe this person, your partner, can do it, you understand? What am I trying to say? She willingly told me that somebody forwarded it to her and it's a new opportunity here in Kwara State. Do you understand? And she quickly shared with me. You understand? And I smiled. I said, okay, I'll look into it later on. You understand? So what we're saying is don't keep that accurate information to yourself. That connection, don't keep it to yourself. I met a miner today. I have been observing him from afar. You understand? I've been observing him from afar, and I used to know him to be a fisherman or somebody who is involved in fish farming. You understand? But I had the privilege of drawing very close to him today, and he just started downloading stuff. He started telling me stuff. You understand? And I said to him, I said, I would like you to meet my boss, Ambassador Adekunle Badmus. You understand? That we want people like you. He's this kind of person. He was just saying to me, no, no, no. Anything I want to do, I don't want to show my face. Anything social media, I push my wife to it. Even the business stuff we are running currently, that has to do with the media thing. He sent his wife went. You understand? His wife is the one representing, and she's currently in Ghana. You understand? So it means that there are people that are silent. They have this powerful connection. They have, they have that thing that can change one's life. But they just want to, is it keep to themselves now, I would say. It's not as if they are evil-minded. But I think some of them just feel, some of them just feel, well, since nobody is coming to me for this kind of help, or nobody is asking any question or questions, then it will not be necessary to open certain things up. But I just said to him, I said, sir, we want somebody like you on the global clusters. I know you're not yet, you have not yet subscribed, okay? But we want somebody like you on the global clusters, and we want you to. And I told him about every Monday meeting. You understand? Every Monday morning we have a mind surgery revolution, and the global president has been bringing men of timber and caliber. You understand? People that are very humble, people that will just come to our level and talk to us and tell us about how they were able to overcome one challenge or the other. You understand? How they went through one phase of life or the other, how they overcame it, or how they were able to, I beg your pardon, how they were able to overcome. And as soon as I said that, he didn't say anything, but I think from his expression, I think, or I want to believe that it sank into him. You understand? So, and as soon as I left his place, I told him I was going to forward some things to him. You understand? Because we had this conversation for more than an hour, honestly, and he was just saying one of two things. He was just, in fact, he was sharing insights. He was sharing values. And I was just glad I had I met him like properly in a proper way today. So accurate connection cannot be overemphasized. It is not by violence. You understand? The kind of revolution we're talking about is not violence inclined. All right, it's not violence inclined. It doesn't involve violence, or it's not violent, in the negative way. Okay, so it's about nation building. We have to. In fact, we have come to a point now that we're not cajoling people. We are saying to people, we have to. It's like we have to force you to do the right thing. Okay, we have to. We have to use the force of an akazo. Like we have to compel you. You understand? We're not just saying it to you once and for all. No, we are repeating it. We are coming back. We are not giving up, or we are not. You understand? So, making Africa and Nigeria great again is not going to be. It's not going to be. It may not come cheap. It may not come cheap. But you have your own role to play. I have my own role to play. So once you begin to do what you are supposed to do, and everyone begins to do the needful, all right, then the world will become a better place. All right, the world will become a better place. The call to reawakening. What does that word mean? Reawaken, to reawaken. What does that mean? The word re, okay, you know, maybe it means, let me not say maybe, it means someone. Of course, somebody who does not have life cannot come back. I mean, if somebody who is dead cannot come back to life, except a miracle happens, you understand? So reawakening, it means you need to wake up from your sleep or slumber. When I say sleep now, not the literal, way of when you're tired and you have to go to bed, because if you don't sleep well, if you don't rest well, stress will show, it will tell on you. It can even cause you to, get ill or break down. That's not the one I'm talking about. It means you need to open your mind. It means you have to come back to life. Let reality dawn on you. What have you been doing? What have I been doing? How have I helped my brother? How have I helped? You understand? What am I doing? What have I done? Am I just here lamenting and, lodging complaints every now and then? Things are I mean, everybody is bad. Nobody is good. The world is against me. Everyone is against me. I shared a vital information a few minutes ago. I said I ran into a senior family friend, and she was telling me about an opportunity. You understand? It's new. It's a new radio station. I don't even know the name, because she just said, okay, it's a new, or that's all she knows. Okay, they have their link. Okay, check it out. I know even if you can't, blah, blah, blah. Okay, share it. Tell someone. That's the essence of accurate connection. All right. That's the essence of accurate connection revolution. You have an information that will better somebody's life. Tell him. Come out of this way of thinking. If I help him out, if I do this for him, he will be greater than, he will he will make it, and I will remain I'll remain, I may not grow, I may not get better. No, don't have that kind of, don't nurse that kind of reasoning or mentality. If you help someone, even if he does not regard you, he no longer respects you, what does it matter? You have done it, and you have done it for good. The earth or nature will not owe you. It will return. All right. It will come back to you. All right. And who says, or what makes you feel that because you have helped somebody? Oh, I gave him, um, I just handed him um, the keys to a mansion. You understand? Okay, so now he has to worship me forever. You know, he has to worship me. He has to fear me. He has to whatever I say, whether it is good or bad, he has to do it. He must not question me. No. If you help someone, if you have helped somebody, then fine, it's good. I, for one, I believe that every man needs a man, or every man needs another man. You don't need too many hands. You just need the one sure plug. You understand? Others may join, maybe one or two, but you need you need a man. You need a man. And let us put this man as what we call accurate connection. If that man comes into your life, the man called accurate connection, if he comes into your life and you do the needful, we have people who waste opportunities. You understand? I'm not talking about that category of people, but somebody who is ready to take due advantage. You're ready to do the needful. Yes, I'm talking about that's the kind of person I'm talking about. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters of the Global Clusters Revolution, and those that are non-clusterians, soon to be, you understand? Lift your voice with me and say, Manga, Manga. This is our standing mantra. All right. It is our mantra, and it is your duty. It is my duty. Don't sleep on it. That change you want to see, start it. Not tomorrow, start it now. Imagine going to your neighborhood and you know that they lack. Okay, let me come this way. Maybe there's no pipe-borne water in your community. People in your community are suffering. They are struggling to get good water, and you have you already sunk a borehole. You cannot exhaust that borehole. You can't. So why are you just caging the thing? You don't want people, you don't want anyone to come around, you don't want them to fetch, you don't want them to benefit. Then what are you doing? What are you doing? You need to have a good heart. I know we're not talking about genuine love revolution, and neither are we talking about humanity revolution, but it is connected. Accurate connection also connects. I mean, you have to link it with genuine love. You have to link it with humanity revolution, because there's no way, if you don't care about your fellow brother, there's no way you would want to share that information, or an information that will help remodify or modify that person's life. Are you just existing and you're just enjoying everything you have, and you don't care if uh, uh, you don't care what happens to the other person, whether they live or die? You don't care. And when I say you don't care, the only thing one survives on, or humans survive on, is not food. Some people are not even hungry, they have food, but they are jobless. All right. But you have that sure plug, you have that information. If you shared with the person, you have done good, you have done well. All right. We are not gathered tonight or this evening to make a noise. All right. We are gathered to make meaning, to realign purpose, to connect destiny, to spark, to spark a revolution, not with guns, but of accurate connections that build nations. China this, China that. Thank God for China. Australia this, Australia that. Thank God for them. Canada this, Canada that. Thank God for them. Now, let's come back to Nigeria. Nigeria, Nigerians, everyone listening in, let's join. Let's come together in unity. Let's build our own nation. We need trust. We need unity. I've been saying this for some days, for some time now. Unity is needed. Trust is needed if we must thrive. If we must thrive, we need to be united. United we stand, divided we fall. Now, if you add 1 plus 1, you get 2. If you add 2 plus 2, you get 4. But if we add this multiplying effect or the law of multiplication, if you add 4 times 4, you get 16. If you add 4 plus 4, you only get 8. But if we can only multiply by, I am doing my bits and you're doing your bits, all right? So we need to realign purpose. We need to connect destiny. All right. The world has seen connections before. Political alliances, trade unions, religious groups, social networks. But this moment we are stepping into is different. This is accurate connection revolution, where we no longer connect just because of interest, but because of assignment. Do. The word do is a verb, it's an action word. Or the word kick is a verb, it's an action word. The word, run, R-U-N, is an action word. You can't run and sit. I don't know if you're getting what I am saying. You cannot sit down and say you're running. You're not doing that's not what you're doing. You're not doing the needful. And if you need to speak up and you're quiet, then you are not doing the needful. You have not done the correct thing. It means action. It means you have to act. It means you have to do what is right. So we should not connect just because of interest, but because of assignment. Where partnership is not driven by tribe, trend, or title, but by truth, trust, and transformation. The transformation we seek is not the just talk, and we have been talking for decades, and we're just talking, and nobody or people are not acting. I don't want to say that nobody is. The people that are doing the right thing are doing the right thing, but we want the percentage to be on the increase. We want people to, we want the number to increase. And the change, you have to start. Don't wait for others to join you before you start. You start. You go ahead. Just start. Okay? Just start. I know somebody may be like, hey, I'm shy. How am I going to do it? You have to summon courage, honestly. Silence that will not add value, silence that will not help people is not a good silence, all right? It's a killer. There's what people call silent killer or slow poison. Something is in the body, maybe because the person has not, you don't go for checkups or you have not gone for, you have not seen a physician, all right? Yeah, you have not seen a physician to be maybe diagnosed or something. And that thing is there. And when people ask you, my guy, what's up? How are you doing? And your response will be, can't you see my skin? Can't you see I am glowing? Yes, it's good. On the outside, the person may be glowing, all right? But health goes beyond what what we can see. It has to come from within. You have to be okay from within, all right? You have to be okay from within, and it will reflect without on the outside. So, accurate connection is destiny direction. I wish somebody would just get a pen and write that down, write it somewhere, and just say to yourself every day that accurate connection is destiny direction. So I want to redirect my destiny. I want it to align. You understand? There's this expression, government for the people, by the people, and how is it even said again? You understand? People should stop being let's be selfless. Let's not be selfish. Okay? Let's make people happy by giving them part of what we have, by sharing part of what we have. Every nation rises or falls by the accuracy of its connections. When people are wrongly connected, corruption spreads. When people are rightly connected, creation happens. Creation happens. The global president, in the person of Ambassador Adekunle Badmus, used to say that if you cannot invent, all right, if you cannot invent, join others that join what they have created, join other people's invention, okay, what they have invented, take advantage, utilize what has been created. Don't sit down and fold your arms or you're standing at akimbo and just watching. Don't be a spectator. Okay, let me take you back. Africa, once upon a time, we were not called developing. We were the mother of civilization. Egypt raised the sciences. Ethiopia preserved the scriptures. Timbuktu trained scholars before Oxford ever had its name. But something happened. Connections broke. Leadership disconnected from the people. Wealth disconnected from purpose. Education disconnected from character. That's where the disaster began, all right? And when connections are inaccurate, systems collapse. When Pharaoh connects to greed, nations drown. When Herod connects to pride, generations weep. You know, it's not a mistake, and it's never a mistake that the global president um, has been allowing noble men or people of timber and caliber to come talk to us every Monday. You understand? This is what we call accurate connection. Yes, it is mind surgery, of course, but it is also accurate connection. We're not just listening to people, we're not just listening to people who will just tell us about their success story. You understand? Only. I was reading something the other day, and the person said, you need to run away from somebody or anyone who is just telling you about how he made it, how he made it. He has never told you, he has never for once told you, man, the journey was rough. It wasn't easy. In fact, this, I lost this, I lost that. I had to start again. I had to learn from this. I had to learn from that. You understand? It means you have to be wary or you have to be careful. You understand? With that kind of person. If you have somebody who is just telling you, just do this, just do that, do this and do that, there's no problem, there's no obstacle, no, you understand? That's not accurate. It is not. I want to hear your, tell me about your, how you got your scar or scars. You understand? Before I listen to anything you have to say, any good thing you have to say, anything that sounds, anything that is rosy, that is sounding, that is blissful. Let me hear the other parts also, okay? I need it too. So, yet when Joseph connects accurately in Egypt, famine turns to fortune. So you have to turn the information you're getting to fortune today. All right. When Esther connects accurately in Persia, genocide turns to justice. When Mandela connects accurately in South Africa, oppression bows to freedom. When Nkrumah connects with vision, Ghana becomes a voice. When Dora Akunyili connects with integrity, health becomes hope. There was a time the global president was just talking about integrity. You need it. It's your currency. Integrity is real currency. It's very real. Integrity. The moment you lose integrity, you have lost everything. Because if somebody entrusts 100,000 naira, you understand, or has given you 100,000 naira, oh, start this business for me. I'm traveling. I will not be in the country for some time. I trust you, and he gives it to you, and you mess up, or you squander it. You did not do the business. You understand? And he comes back, and you're telling him cock and bull story. You're telling him, when this person makes good money from another source, and you have something tangible or something very real, and you bring it, you tell him, I have this new business, and it will fetch him millions. Do you think he will listen to you? Do you think the person will listen to you? Then 100,000 naira has already made you to lose something bigger than 100,000 naira. You understand? So it means that little thing, that little opportunity that has come your way is not to be abused. It's not to be mismanaged. It is not to be mismanaged. All right. Sorry, please. I'm hearing somebody in the background. Please kindly mute. Please, if you just came in, please kindly mute. Please, can you hear me? I know there was a time Dora Akunyili almost lost her life because of her integrity. You see, don't join. There's this expression: if you cannot lead them, is it lead them now? Join them. If you cannot change them, you understand? Okay, maybe you cannot change them, then just join them. No. If you have told them the right thing, if you are trying to show them the right path, or you are trying to bring them back on track, and they are going against you, they are not listening to you, or they are seeing you as this guy is foolish, this guy is senseless, he's not wise at all, and you are not able to convince them, or you are not able to um, get them to doing the right thing, then you don't have to bend. Don't bend, don't join them. If it will take only you to stand. All right. Listen, one accurate connection can rewrite a nation's story. Yes, like the global clusters. Had it been Ambassador Adekunle Badmus did not, push the global clusters, or he just felt, come, I don't want to bring this thing to Nigeria. There are destiny killers here. There are bad people here. What do you think? I mean, what do you think would have happened to? What do you think? It means you will not be hearing about the global clusters. I will not be hearing about the global clusters. But look where we are right now. Look where God's grace has taken us. Look where God's mercy has brought us. Look where his hard work up till yesterday, the global president, he was driving, and he still joined yesterday's meeting. And what did he say? He said, sorry, I have to, I'll be joining a meeting shortly. Please go ahead. This, and you understand, he's not even resting. He's not resting. Like, he's up and doing. He's hitting the road every now and then. By this time last year, he was already out of Nigeria, you understand? After doing the needful, after visiting one organization or the other, going to talking to some people, some business owners, professional, you know, he just deemed it fit to, let me go and rest. But it will interest you to note that this time around he delayed, and he's still delaying. I mean, the delay is simply to, he just wants to put things in order. That's the heart of a good leader. And he's giving us everything in accurate measures. He's giving us everything in accurate measures. The certificate revolution is there. That's accurate connection. The humanity revolution is there. That's accurate connection. The humanity revolution is there. That's accurate connection. There's nothing you want. I mean, how do you want to get it done? You have to still connect, and it has to be done accurately. So let me move on. I have here the proofs and results. If you doubt it, look around. The nations that grew fast were not just rich in oil or gold. They were rich in connection. They were rich in connection. South Korea connected education to innovation. Singapore connected order to discipline. The UAE connected vision to infrastructure. And today, they are not begging for aid, they are building futures. But Africa, our challenge has not been lack of connection. Listen to me carefully. Our challenge has not been lack of connection. It's been wrong connection. And if you are getting accurate connection and you have not started to utilize or put it into action, then it will be wrong for you. It will not deliver any profitable, or it will not yield any good results. It won't yield. It will just be there as if it never existed. It will be there as if it never uh, came your way, or as if it has never come to you. You see, we connect talent to politics instead of purpose. We connect youth to frustration instead of opportunity. No, no, no. We connect economy to corruption instead of creativity. Why? That's not the way forward. And that's why we have come to say to the world that Nigeria is our own country. You should be proud to be a Nigerian. You should be proud to be from Nigeria. And let's stop the blame game. It's because this person did not do this. That's why I cannot do this. I remember when we had somebody speak to us not quite long. It was one of our mind surgery revolution meetings, and he said at first he was noticing this feeling that because of what he has, what he suffered and what he went through, that he made up his mind that he will never help anybody. After making it, he will never help anybody because of what he went through. Are you making people go through unnecessary challenge or challenges? How are you making people feel? How do you think somebody will feel when he knows that, oh, this person had this information, but he did not share it with me. He never told me. He kept it to himself. Mr. Sheyo Dushagun, the 001 review cluster of the global clusters, used to say that, look at what the global president has, given to us. That he had people around him. He was expecting they will, bring him to limelight. They will share accurate information with him, but they kept it to themselves. They never shared it with him. Do you understand? Selflessness is good. Selfishness is bad. Selflessness is a good attribute. We should treasure it. Selfishness is bad. It's a bad game. Stop playing it. All right? It's bad. It will take us nowhere. Okay. But the accurate revolution says no more. Now we connect truth to power. We connect youth to innovation. We connect Africa to possibility. We connect leadership to service, not self. That is manga, making Africa and Nigeria great again. You need to write this down somewhere and say it to yourself every day. I have to make Africa great. I want to make Nigeria great again. I don't want to join a violent protest. I don't want to just be going here and there, joining, let's end bad governance, and I am burning down cars, I am raising down buildings, and I'm doing all manner of illicit acts. No, that's not the game. That's not the real game. So the core message is a nation is not built by cement and steel. It is built by connection and character. I'll say that again. It is built by connection and character. Every home, every school, every office is a construction site for national destiny or national destiny. So ask yourself tonight or this evening, or if it is morning at your end, fine. Who am I connected to? I hope you have not forgotten that your net work is your net worth. Your network is your net worth. If you have non-entities around you, you have stupid people around you, you have negative-minded people around you, or you're surrounded by people that are not positive thinkers, people who are always saying negative things, bad things, people who never see the good of others, then I don't have to tell you what you produce. I don't have to tell you. You already know. Your guess is as good as mine. So you have to be connected to the right source. The global clusters is the right platform. We have never gathered to badmouth our nation or bring people down or say unruly things. All right. So let's endeavor to bring people from our communities. Let's bring them in. Let's bring them on board. Let's tell them about nation building. If we don't build our nation, nobody will come and help us to build it. All right. Let's stop robbing Peter to pay Paul. Charity begins, it has to start from your own estate. It has to start from your own terrain. Or it has to start from your own territory. All right. Yes. If you are not doing it, then don't accuse others. Okay. Now, are my connections accurate or accidental? You need to still ask yourself, are my connections accurate or accidental? Do they push me toward purpose or pull me away from it? Do they push me toward purpose or pull me away from it? Some people just believe every negative thing that is happening is one demon that has possessed the person. Everything is not demon orchestrated, or it's not a demon here, demon there. All right. It means you are the one that is not doing, you are not being intentional. You are the one that has not made up your mind to do the needful, to do what is right, to correct accurately. It's one thing to get an information, it's another thing to take advantage. Yes, because we used to say that information or knowledge is power. If we don't utilize what we have, we will not get any power from it. It will be as weak as anything. All right. So if we want, because destiny moves at the speed of your relationships. Yes. Destiny moves at the speed of your relationships. If we want a new Nigeria, we must rebuild our national connection system. We must connect education to morality, not just literacy. Politics to service, not survival. Wealth to impact, not greed. Greed has been a major decadence. It has been a major problem. Wealth to impact, not greed. Faith to work, not idleness. Yes, you heard me right. You have to work. Don't just pray and pray and pray and pray and pray. Yes, it's a catalyst. Yeah, when you pray, it's it's good to pray, but you have to act. You have to move. Don't be idle. If you have laid your hands on accurate connection or information, don't be idle. Engage it. All right. Youth to leadership, not manipulation. When the right hearts connect, light returns. We want light to return to Africa. We want light to return to Nigeria. All right. So we are all connectors. We are the builders. We are the change. We are manga. We are the connectors. We are the builders. We are the change. We are manga. Manga. Making Africa and Nigeria great again. So at this juncture, I would like to ask everyone on the call right now, or everyone on this live, to unmute and give us your own summation. I believe the global president is here. Sorry, the font is tiny. I'm using my phone. So let me bring forward the global president in the person of Ambassador Aziz Adekunle Badmus. Boss, over to you, sir. Let's have you, sir. Okay, maybe he's in a meeting. Please, in no particular order, please, if you're here, kindly unmute and kindly unmute and give us your summation. Thank you. Thank you for listening to me. I appreciate. Hello, please, can anyone hear me? Please, in no particular order, let us unmute.
Yeah, good evening, Ferez. How you doing?
Very well, sir.
Good, good, good. Yeah, I want to acknowledge the presence of Master Genie, Dr. Mary. I think that's Odu. I can't see that very. Your font is really small, Ferez. I don't know what font you've used today. Is really yeah, your font is really small. But Dr. Mary and Dr. Mary. It seems you've got two up there. But yeah, I acknowledge the presence of His Excellency, Dr. Adekunle Badmus, and everybody else who happens to be listening at present. Perez, I applaud you. That was a very, very in-depth and very educational submission there on your behalf. With regards to our mantra, which is manga, and as you well know, I'm very passionate about that mantra because I believe it is a mantra by which and to which we all should start working towards. Because for so many decades and so many centuries, as a nation, Africa has basically played second fiddle to everybody else that we shouldn't be. And it is only in recent times, and I think it's because the new generation of kids that are coming through now, as they graduate, their eyes are open to a lot more things, and they're a lot more assertive than we were at their age, and as such, they are not ready to just let sleeping dogs lie. They're going for what they believe is theirs. They're showing you how much they believe, not just in whatever it is they're fighting for, but how much they believe in themselves. And these are the as far as I'm concerned, this is the new normal. Where when we were kids, where our parents would scold us for standing up for ourselves and tell us that we should just accept, and be quiet because they don't want to upset the status quo. Nowadays, we've got a lot of these kids within this new generation who are not ready to lay down and play dead, which is fantastic. Everything you said is 100% correct. You know, that everyone listening in any of the mind surgeries needs to keep asking himself that question: who are we? Who are we? What are we? What do we stand for? What do we want out of life? And how much are we prepared to give for it? Because you really, really cannot expect anything unless you give, you know, and all the global clusters is asking for at the moment is your time, you know, time for you to take part in or be present in any of these mind surgeries, to learn, open your mind, and prep yourself for whatever's coming. And that is basically all that's being asked of everybody, you know. As a clusterian, anyone who's been in the clusters for at least a year would be able to testify to the fact that you've actually taken out of it more than you've put in, you know, and that is because the provision is there. You know, with each waking day and with each waking moment, something new is happening in the clusters, and everybody is benefiting from it. The new hubs that have just opened up, which is an absolutely fantastic initiative by the powers that be, you know, is growing in momentum, you know, and a lot of people are benefiting from it. So when you think about it, you know, with everything that you've said today, you know, windows are opening, doors are opening, opportunities are presenting themselves, and it is just down to the individual to take and make use of, and you know, look back on life in a year or two and see how far they've come. So yeah, that's my submission. You know, once again, thank you very much, Perez. I totally enjoyed your submission. You know, it was very, very detailed, and I'm hoping that everybody else got out of it what I got out of it. Thank you very much.
Many thanks, sir. That's the voice of retired retired colonel. I beg your pardon. Yes, Oshin. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you for all you do for humanity. Thank you.
You're
All
most
right. Yes, sir. Okay. Next person, please. Kindly unmute and give us your summation. Thank you. Okay, Master Genie. Master Genie, are you there? All right. Next person, please. Hello. Okay. Um, please, if you have not spoken, kindly unmute and sorry, I guess it was the network. Hello, Dr. Mary Odedare. Can you hear me, ma'am? Dr. Mary Odedare, can you hear me, ma'am?
Good evening, sir.
Yes, ma'am. Good evening, ma.
I can hear you except that I have so many things that I can't hear.
Oh,
So I
okay.
cannot really get. the detailed information of what shared with us. But all the same, I want to give kudos to you for holding forth. Thank you for your effort. Thank you for that zeal. So that is what is propelling somebody like me. I want to give it up to you. And most importantly, our president, wherever he is, the blessing of God is upon him and his wife. All other clusters in the house, thank you so much for all you do. Let's keep the fire burning. Let's keep the fire burning. Don't let us relent and getting there by the grace of God, and Nigeria shall be great. Thank you so
Amen.
much for having me.
Yes, ma'am.
Wonderful
Thank you very much.
introduction.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you for that wonderful summation. That's the voice of 001 Naps, Dr. Mary Odedare, all the way from, Oyo University School there. All right. So, please, I think there's still one more person here that has not spoken. Please, can you unmute and add your voice? We have one more person here. Please kindly unmute and add your voice. Okay. Okay. I think we have to draw the curtain here. So let me ask us this question and ask you the next. Who are we? We are a consortium of professionals, rising technocrats, emerging entrepreneurs, and visionaries united by one mission: to share accurate knowledge that empowers our industries and transforms our future. Why do we exist? Because accurate information is power. It is the bridge between where you are and where you are destined to be. Because authentic connection matters. Who you are connected to determines the opportunities you access and the heights you reach. We are not just another social media platform. This is more than video calls, stories, follows, and likes. We have gone past that. All right. We are not just another marketplace. Okay, just join, once you sign up and you can make money, you can make, using our app, the Global Clusters app, you can make money every day. No, it's beyond that. This goes beyond buyers and sellers. Yes, 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 yes. We speak the languages of the world, including our indigenous voices, Hausa, Igbo, Yoruba. But our purpose runs deeper. Now, beyond instant monetization lies something greater: a global nation building platform. Built on 7 revolutionary concepts, we are here to restore and elevate where past revolutions failed, especially as they relate to Nigeria and Africa as a whole. You know, the Global Clusters is Africa's answer to the world, a platform ready to host over 1 billion clusters, each one focused on promoting knowledge, information, and connection at scale. Finally, I would like to say that this is not an accident. This is an intentional movement, and it is immovable. So let's keep pushing the global clusters forward. Let's endeavor to tell individuals about the sparkhubs.org. Let them log in, let them visit, our website. If you're looking for a place to learn morals, you're looking for a place to be educated, you're looking for a place to, learn one vocation or the other, you're looking for giants of industry, come, tag along, tag along. So I remain Fares. Thank you, everyone. Bye bye for now. Bye for now. Thank you.
Bye bye. Thank you so
Bye,
much.
mom. Bye bye.
Welcome.
Yes, ma'am.